Alrighty, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, HOTS. We're doing HOTS things. My name's Eternally Blue tonight. We're going to be watching Div B East? No, West. Div B West matchup between Gambit Gaming and CCS. Oh yeah! That's for you, Daddy Camshaft. Daddy's back home. Thank you for joining me so early, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get going here pretty quick. Map bans, as you can see, are already done. Braxis, BOE, Infernal Shrines, and Volskaya, of course, banned out. And where are we heading first? We're going to D-Shire. So, I think Gambit Gaming is getting that set up for us, and then we will get rocking and rolling here. We are week 2. Oh, I didn't change the title at all. I didn't change the title. Whoops. This is Gambit Gaming versus CCS. I changed the title now. That's my bad. Thanks, Cam. I appreciate that. I saw your message about League. I will see if I got some time for it tonight. But I am interested. For sure. There is the link. And we'll get the old stream deck up. Let's see if everybody's here and on time. It looks like almost everybody's here already. That's a great sign. Why isn't this loading? Just waiting on one more from CCS. Then we will, should be alright to start. Why isn't that working? Get rid of that. My phone does not want to cooperate. Or load. It's being a butt. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. I have too many things open on my phone. Oh my gosh, for real though. Alright. I will say I am ready to rock and roll. How's the audio? Doesn't look too bad. I wish I had a power to change your title, so you could just talk. You actually do. I was able to change it, though. It should be fixed now, if you redo it. I should know how, because I mod for... a guy that has like 3,000 people watching him every day. So I should have that down, but I don't. So, there it is. Alright, we're getting the hats in the right spot, and then we're going to get rocking and rolling here. I feel like I don't have this up all the way, but I do. Just seems quiet to me. Alright. GG should have it easy since they can't connect stuns. You would think so. That seems, well, I was gonna make that joke later in the game as it progressed, but, Yeah, we can make that joke now.
Dragonshire.
Oh, that's not centered. That looks like trash. There we go. Alright. Dragonshire. Like, personally, there's the noob immediately banned. I like to draft the offlaner a little bit later on this map. A little bit more focus on globals, like Brightwing is super strong here, especially. A lot of orbs to be collected. There's a lot of camps. So, that being said, the noob banned out because he's a very strong tank right now. Text me the days you're going live. I'm going live tomorrow as well. Oh, someone disconnected. We're going back. We don't get map pick and first pick. Tomorrow at 10 p.m. Daddy, I'm... said daddy. Tomorrow at 10 p.m. I'm casting as well. Who's that gonna be? Phoenix Rising Amethyst and... somebody else. Rip. Yeah. So the lobby died, and then it was bugged, so we're remaking lobby. So waiting for a new lobby link. It was going too smooth. People were on time. The bands got in a reasonable time. The lobby was made. We were rocking and rolling. The first band was out. I just bought the last hero. I now officially own every single hero in the game. Alright. So we have that. Excuse me. I shouldn't be on this much. It's only 9 o'clock Central, which is usually pretty good for me. This is prime time. This is prime gaming. And speaking of prime gaming, check your prime gaming subs today. See if you got that old Bezos bucks in the wallet. Use that free coupon before it expires. Or not. Honestly, I don't care. But if you do use it here, I appreciate it. We got back everybody in the lobby now. I think it's all set up. Hat to Eric. Oh. Everybody's ready again. I think we're starting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We back, baby. What hero to buy? The last hero I had to buy was Valera. It was the last one. I honestly don't think I've ever played. Oh, I've played her in an ARAM once. Maybe. There's still like 2 heroes I've never played. Like Samuro and... maybe that's it, actually. Well, this is kind of weird now, because the other team is able to ban a noob first. So now it's like... GG gets 2 free bans. That's kind of interesting. Oh well. Alright, Stukov's banned. No Stooky. No Silence Puddle. Unsurprisingly, we see the same ban out of CCS. The Junkrat band here. CCS, says Thor. CCS. It was great when we were scrimming these guys because my team name is GGC, Gambit Gaming Creed. So we'd always go with GGC and CCS. Good energy. These are good guys. Actually, both these teams I know a decent amount about, so this should be a pretty interesting matchup. First pick, well, we see the Brightwing. Methinks a so. Oh, the Joe. Alright. We see the Joe taken.
Oh, this is my jam!
See Slick Rub picking up the Lucio early. Both of these teams have a Lucio main. That's not insider knowledge, that's just if you've watched these teams at all, they have Lucio mains. So it's going to be interesting to see who takes the Lucio which game, and which team wins. The Johanna picked up early. The Syl, with great pushing power on D-Shire, can be very effective. Won't be surprised to see the Brightwing taken here now, in combination with the Johanna. Johanna's really good, very strong. However, lacks engage until 10. There you go. There's the Brightwing. And you see the offlaner taken. Kind of surprising we don't see a DPS taken early. Maybe they're waiting to see what CCS decides to nab up in the DPS and tank department. I'm trying to stop yawning, bro. It's so hard. I only yawn when I'm waiting for draft because, like, I need to wake you up. This is turning very sexual. People main other healers, I suppose. It's been known. Anduin Brightwing, pretty good. The Kel'Thuzad band, that's a target ban. For sure. Is Stukov still up? Nope. And there we see a Sergeant Hammer ban. So very good target bans by both teams across the board here. What's up, Eminem Hitman? What a name. Bob Lobster Gaming. The issue with drafting is I don't have to do anything here. I can just turn my brain off and it's great. I love it. So they picked Diablo and Tychus is still up. Are we gonna see just like a Tychus Greymane here? Just kill Diablo and move on? Jaina locked as well from CCS. It's gonna be interesting to see what they pick here. Could go double bruiser, go just kill the tank.
For the Nexus.
And we see the Tychus and Orphea. The Orphea, last time we cast Gambit Gaming, in case anybody doesn't remember, pretty much destroyed the enemy team that first game. And then they never went back to it. So we'll see what happens here. I said, don't talk to me. No, you don't talk to me. Anyway, rounding up the picks for CCS. It's gonna be an offlaner here. Blaze. Yeah, there you go.
Need a light.
Alright. D-Shire. Both teams have a pretty strong draft. Pretty decent wave clear all around. Maybe CCS got a little bit better wave clear. Got the dirty bathtub coming out of GG. 3 cheers for Wolf on CCS. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Anyway, let's get started here. Game 1 of this best of 3. Division B West. I understand the need for a Tychus. I understand he's very strong. Holy balls, is Tychus boring. I just... Ugh, just shut off your brain and press D for 20 minutes. Ta-da! You're playing Tychus. Anyway, our home team tonight, from left to right, is going to be Gambit Gaming. We have Krizo on the Brightwing, Dan Solo on the Leo, Trolling Rhino on that Joe, Pearl on the Orphea, and Ezo playing that Tychus. And from right to left, we have CCS, Can't Connect Stuns in the red. We have Slick Rub on that Lucio, Mayneski on that Blaze, Brainer on the Diablo, Eric on the Jaina, and Wolf playing that Syl.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Doesn't look like we have any cheese coming out from CCS. With a Syl, that is always a possibility. You see that Orphea and Leo both breaking off to go to lane to make sure that no shenanigans are happening. Trolling Rhino steps up into the bush. Diablo decides not to engage. No cheese has been called. Pearl and Leo are now going to be crashing into this lane. Pearl does not want to step up into that bush. Don't do it. Oh boy. Pearl's gonna have to be a little bit more careful with the Diablo. Yep, and there's the stun. There's the swap. There's your first kill. Yeah, you know, I wasn't gonna say I saw that coming, but yep. So first blood going to CCS. You see Tychus coming into this top lane, potentially to gank the Blaze. Blaze is actually really low, but Ezo just showed in the lane, and now that opportunity is going to go waning. Meanwhile, in the mid lane here, Leo coming down, a little damage done. Just trying to clear the lane. Meanwhile, Brightwing is essentially soloing this bottom lane by himself. Tychus is so damn strong, and unfortunately he'll never lose the pedestal at this point. Exactly. And like you kind of need it, right? Like you need that hard frontline shredder, like a Tychus is. There's other heroes that do it, but not nearly as effectively.
Capture the shrines.
Really good macro here by CCS. Maybe dropping a little bit of soak, but able to take both the Bruiser and that siege camp in a timely manner. Bruiser camp not yet taken for GG. However, the they might try to go rush and take the objective here. Should be a pre-2-minute Dragonshire, if possible. Taking a look in the top lane here, Dan Solo having a good time with that Blaze. It's a good matchup for the Leo. But what Blaze maybe lacks in ability to 1v1 the Leo, he makes up for in teamfight for sure. Again, Pearl just way in there against the Diablo. And now the Tychus is just burning him down. Good engage there by GG. Both shrines now taken by CCS. Are they going to try to cap? Yes, it looks like Syl is just very boldly walking up there, but there's nothing to really pressure her. Leo taking that top again, and now the shrine is active for GGC. While we have a 3-man scrimmage here, we have both mages in the bottom lane. Pearl's trying to clear that camp, and that's what good macro is going to get you there. That bottom tower already down. Here we go. Really nice grenade there by Ezo, and that is going to be a kill onto that Jaina. It is only a 2v4 here. Let's see if Gambit Gaming realizes this. Slick Rub going around the outside, around the outside. It's still only a 3v4. The Jaina is not here. I'm honestly surprised that we don't see Gambit Gaming getting a little bit more aggressive here. But Ezo is playing very, very passively. Looks like him and the Brightwing are going to go take that Bruiser camp top. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, we have Pearlman trying to 1v1 the Syl and almost effectively does it. But there we see a stun onto that Joe. Unstoppable is popped. She is able to walk away safely. Meanwhile, in the top lane, the stun went out onto the Leo. But nothing doing here. Maybe a little bit of favor to the Leo currently. A little bit extra damage on top. But meanwhile, in the bottom lane, CCS kind of in control. Both their towers very healthy in the bottom here. That wall almost down, and bottom tower already deleted for CCS. But Leo is going to have a really nice camp pushing top. Do we see a shift come in for the Orphea? Not yet. ton of damage being done by that Orphea. Orphea currently running down the Diablo. And there we see a stun, the counter engaged by that Jaina. And now Tychus may be a little bit overstepped, but it doesn't matter as the Diablo cannot step up any further. Take a quick look at the talents here. Orphea going, looks like full Q build. We see an engage here in the bottom. Really nice gathering of the enemies by Johanna, but Pearl steps up a little too far, and the Orphea is going to go down. GG going to rip their camps. They are down almost a full level now. Master Assassin we see from the Tychus. Nothing crazy from anybody else. Full W build from the Syl. Jaina going chill. That's kind of an interesting pick. Bottom camp's gonna be ripped by CCS. Meanwhile, that siege camp taken by GGC. GG, not GGC, that's me, my bad. Too many acronyms. So both teams with a camp to deal with here. GG doing a really good job clearing out that spell power minion. Level 10s are online. We see the high five. We see mind control. The unleashing breath. There's the mind control onto the Brightwing. She's able to get away just barely. GG has to be very careful here. Good push by CCS. Here comes a shift. Level 10s are still not online, but they are trying to take this fight to them. Pearl's gonna get a kill on the Jaina, and the Orphea is still running wild. We see the bunker and the water elemental there for the rest of the alts. Izo really far stepped up. Here we see a 4v5. There's the Entomb onto the Diablo. There's the Dirty Bathtub as well. The Diablo is going to have souls. There comes a high five way around the corner. The Diablo actually is going to be able to live a 3v5, and they're able to stay alive. Brainer's going to go back, get some health. Tychus had not yet taken an ult and still doesn't. Now he takes the Odin. We saw the Entomb, the Blessed Shield, Internal Feast, and the Blink Heal from the Brightwing. CCS is really on top of their macro this game, and it's really showing too. They have a lot more pressure on the towers and in the mid lanes than GG does. Although this top lane is definitely being won by Dan Solo. Here we see a potential 4-man. Nope, nothing going on here. We see Diablo just getting run down again. The Orphea just can't be stopped. As long as the Orphea keeps hitting things, she just keeps running at him. Eric is really overextended here. Gotta be careful. Johanna's got shield up now. You shield a Jaina without the ice block, and that's just a dead Jaina. We see a good engage onto the Tychus by Diablo here. Isn't going to be enough damage to do it, though. The Jaina's a little bit late to the party. Here comes the Feast. There is the shield to get the Diablo, but as soon as that shield expires, Slicker will be able to high-five his teammates. And now, oh, really nice mind control onto that Orphea. The bulk of the damage. There is the Dragon Breath, and that is going to be enough to take out Orphea, but just barely. Krilzo doing all he can to keep his team alive. Able to leave with 2 of his homies, but 1 will fall here. Lucio is getting it done. The high fives are coming in huge. GG does not have a ton of CC, honestly. And now the first Dragon Knight of the game at level 12s is going to go to CCS. They're going to be pushing this top lane. Now with Odin down, see if they continue to do that or if he just kind of leaves and goes bottom. Really nice push here by CCS. They're able to take out this bottom lane quite a bit. The pressure there allows the Dragon Knight to take mid. And the kick onto the Leo, a little ill-advised. He just pops unstoppable and stays there. And now the Diablo is in a world of hurt. Is somebody going to come and save him? The rest of the team is in the bottom lane. It's a 3-on-2. There's the Entomb. The Feast isn't there. Diablo's able to pop out a really nice play to charge out of that Entomb by Brainer. However, during that scrimmage, this bottom tower has almost fallen completely. There we see a stun onto the Johanna, unstoppable pop, but there is just no kill pressure there. Gotta be careful, oh my goodness. I'm surprised we don't see a shield. There's really no follow-up CC other than the polymorph. would have liked to seen, you know, as good as Orphea can be, something like a Tassadar would do just the same while providing CC, especially in this amount on the choke points. See the Diablo. Wonder what's going on here. Leo's coming down looking for a fight, perhaps. I don't think CCS realizes they're ripping this bottom camp. No, they definitely don't know. Blaze is pushing top hard. I see if we're gonna have a 5-man push on this bottom lane. Are they gonna give up a little bit of top value to... No, it doesn't look like it. This camp is gonna be cleared very quickly. Are we gonna see a mind control come out here? Or if he is coming back down to create another 4v4? No. Taking a look on the top lane. Just that little rotation from Dancel allowed Mainetsky to really even up the tower pressure here on top lane. So top lane is essentially even now. The GG is almost down a full level. Wonder if they're going to try to take a fight here. It doesn't look like it. Looks like they're going to take this Bruiser camp, get their macro back, try to level up 16s. And now if I'm CCS, I am looking for a fight. I'm trying to cut off rotations here, here. You can even dive this tower if you have Syl. And this Dragon Knight now, if 16s come online, looks like GG just has to give this. We see a stun onto that Orphea. There's a really nice Entomb to block them off. Oh, actually, that's a counter Entomb, essentially. That did not work for him. Oh, no. It actually blocked the Orphea. It was such a good Entomb to just get the Orphea. I was like, oh yeah, good play. But no, that was a little bit of friendly fire there. And that allows CCS to grab that second Dragon Knight of the game. With level 16s online, you see the Syl is going to be pushing bottom. Tyka's going to go try to deal with that. There's the Unstoppable again. Somebody tell CCS that Leo's got an unstop there. They're kind of wasting this Dragon Knight.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Now he's in danger of being kicked. Are they waiting for 5? I'm not... Interesting. Okay, so now we have a 5-man here. I mean, CCS just allowed 16s to come online for GG. They're gonna look for the re-engage. There's the Entomb. There's the Dirty Bathtub, but a really nice pull out of there. There you see the Dragon... Not Dragon Breath, my gosh. What a colossal mess up of casting. Anyway, Leo's the first to fall here. Massive damage now being done by the Tychus. He's gonna take out the Jaina and the Syl. Is Orphea gonna live? As long as he keeps auto-attacking, Orphea will fall. The Blaze is running with a shred of life. Slick Rub trying to do his best. Is there a grenade to be able to finish him off? Almost gets the kill onto the Blaze, but just not quite. Brainer still has a ton of health. And now Krizzo is in a lot of trouble. Are we going to see a dive here? Watch your back up against that wall. The Polymorph comes out, but there's just really no damage. There's a stun by the Blaze, but a Tychus still exists. The Entomb comes out, unfortunately misses her. That would have been 3 easy kills, or 2 easy kills, rather. Gambit Gaming just doesn't have a really reliable way to deal with the Diablo. At least until 20. The Silence Entomb may hurt the Diablo, but they keep entombing him and he keeps just kind of queuing out. What a scrimmage that was. It's not called Dragon Breath. What is that called? Lightning Breath.
My beloved is gone, but his power remains.
Lightning Breath.
Control the shrines.
Who goes Lightning Breath? Just go APOC. Just go APOC. It's easier to say. Let's go APOC. I don't know. Again, good macro here by both teams. Dan Solo in kind of an interesting position. Does he have the ability to get out? See if we see a mind control. Jaina is able to freeze him. Yep, this is going to be a kill on the offlaner. Dan Solo going to get kapowed. But small victories. Gambit Gaming able to take this bottom camp and have a siege camp here. So this wall is going to take a decent amount of damage. Meanwhile, Gambit Gaming has their bruiser camp of their own to respond to in the top lane. That water elemental gonna be doing some massive damage here pretty soon. Oh, what do we have going on here? The Leo is coming back. They see everybody top, and CCS with the Sill looks to be wanting to push this. The Diablo boops the Leo back over the wall, says get back on your side. Level 20 is going to be online first. 4 can't connect stuns. And I think we're going to see upgrades across the board from each team. Not their ultimates, but we'll see if something crazy happens here. Objective is up, and it looks like Gambit Gaming has made a conscious effort to just say we're going to give this and defend. Yeah, we see the upgraded elemental, the 15-second mind control, the game winner itself. Every 15 seconds could potentially turn a game around. And here you see, if I was her, I'd be shooting it right through the wall right now. But it looks like they're going to take this bottom, okay? And if I'm still, I'm ripping this before I even see. Right now, I'd be ripping it. Rip it right there. Right there, and you would have got the Tychus. The mind control comes out and misses. Unstop taken out. Looks like the D-Knight went top, so that's gonna give Gambit Gaming an opportunity to kind of clear everything. Oh, it's not top, it's mid. I'm tripping, guys. I'm sorry. That's a camp. That's top. Mind control comes out, but misses again. And really, this Dragon Knight did not get a ton of value. Let's see if we see a counter engage here. I doubt it. Level 20s are still online for CCS and not so much for Gambit Gaming. But very shortly here, you see the tower being shut off. Let's see if we see a hard engage. Not quite. There's a mind control, and it gets the Tychus. Good follow-up by the Jaina, but a really nice cleanse. And now we see the counter engage. The bunker is out to try to mitigate damage, but level 20 Entomb is online. And the Diablo finally is going to fall, followed by the Jaina, maybe? Yes, the Jaina is going to go down. Compliments of the Orphea. And now that level 20s are online, Gambit Gaming becomes a much scarier team with that Silence Entomb. Suddenly your high fives mean nothing. Oh my gosh, are we gonna see an engage here? We should. They know they're there. Surprised we didn't see a little bit more aggression out of Gambit Gaming there. That Diablo is a baby Diablo currently. All souls are down. We just see a mind control come out. Not going to be able to connect. But a big stun by the Diablo and a Blaze. But a huge cleanse and a counter engage. There's the Entomb. There's the Eternal Feast. And now the Orphea with a little bit of health. Has a lot of damage to be done. But a really nice 4-man hold. There's a shield. And that's going to be enough to get the Blaze. Orphea now is way in there. Slick Robe surviving with just a little bit of health. Baby Diablo doing all he can to stay alive. Is it going to be enough? Yeah, he's zoning out really well. Tower is going to go down. Meanwhile, in the top lane here, we see the minion wave very strong and getting that top fort potentially. Both teams sitting on 7 kills right now. It's 7-7. Structures are soon to be tied up here. Thank you for the follow-up, Patrol. Welcome, welcome. Camps being taken, bruiser camps being taken by both teams here. What are healing numbers looking like these days? 90,000 by the Brightwing, 75 by the Lucio, both who haven't died here. All the damage mostly being done by the Diablo for CCS. That is a ludicrous amount of damage, honestly, for a Diablo. I mean, he's close to the Orphea, and we know how the Orphea's been doing. Pretty good. W build, chat. W build, pretty good. There we see this, the blind spooky hand into the bush and actually gets the Diablo. But here, I think we're gonna see the first Dragon Knight, yes, by Gambit Gaming. A little bit slow rotating. And now they're gonna have their first level 21 Dragon Knight, almost past level 20. Diablo is gonna get kicked away. Diablo comes in, engages. Oh, really nice cleanse by Brightwing, though, to save himself. As the Jaina was looking for blood. The chilling blast there at 16. Numbing blast. Ah, it was close. Give me a break. Let's see the Diablo getting in there. Does he have his souls up yet? There's a shield. There's the entomb. There's the feast. There are 2 kills for Gambit Gaming. The bunker is far too late. They're gonna try to run. Oh my gosh, that's such a huge route. Are they able to get out now? Oh, you shouldn't have lit up the fire. Oh my gosh, they get out. And the Kobe just misses too. Really nice, and that's what I was talking about here. Gambit Gaming level 20 is very scary with that silence and tomb. Every, what is that, 25 seconds? 50 seconds. Great mind control onto Krizzo. Oh no, and Gambit Gaming getting just absolutely outplayed here under their towers. What? And that's what I call it, the game changer? Yeah, every 15 seconds is an opportunity to just flip the game around, and that's what you just saw. What great follow-up by that Jaina. Really, really well done by CCS there to make sure they don't lose a keep. Because that's what was happening. That keep was gone. It was good dead. They had plenty of time. Odin was there. Mind control completely changed the outcome of that. And now, I can officially say, we've entered the late game. We're gonna have the delicate dance where everybody runs around the map and does their little macro things and takes their camp in a timely manner until the Dragonite comes, and then we're gonna rotate around for an hour. The overlaid ults is really good.
Blue team has destroyed.
They saw the Leo top. This is a really smart play here by CCS.
Prove yourself worthy. Do not strike.
Leo coming back now, but they're gonna be able to take this keep.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Lucio Boostio-ing them away. Really solid play there by CCS. Are we gonna see another blind mind control? Why not? Why wouldn't you be ripping it right here? Step up right here and rip it.
Must always be a dragon knight.
Cowards!
But will it be you?
Max aggression! I want to see max aggression. Okay, here comes Leo. Here comes Leo. Are we gonna see it now? Are we gonna see it now? Mind control. Mind control. It's a 15-second cooldown. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not playing the game. I'm just here to comment on what's going on. There's a camp pushing in the top lane. Who gives it? And then the gank squad has been assembled. Uh-oh. There's the Blaze. Oh, did they see? Nope. Okay. Blaze is going to clear top. Looks like they're all going to clear top. Is there any point to really killing the Diablo? Do you waste an entomb here? Yes, I guess so. Oh, but that's... Oh, no. You could lose the Diablo. You can't lose the Lucio there. Lucio is just trying to do a little too much. Diablo didn't have souls? He was at 92. And now it's a free Dragonite, and that might be the game. That being said, if anybody could kill something, these two right here. And they were able to take top. They need a hearth. They need to be hearthing right now. Oh, Gambit Gaming seems content on just taking their camps. What are they doing? Where's your tank? Why are you not running at them? What is happening? They're in the middle of the lane. They can't escape. You have shield. Oh, you don't have shield. Still though. It's still a 3v5. It's still a 3v5. They're just trying to get the dragon. And the dragon's okay. So now we have to see a spectacular defense by CCS here. I don't think they can end with this. This camp, though, is going to become a problem. Every team seems, or both teams seem to be playing just a little bit passive right now. Are we going to see the mind control? Okay, that was the E out. Killed the camp, okay. Wolf blinded out. Mind control not up yet. There's the water elemental. Expect to see... We may actually see a mind control on this Tychus as soon as it comes out. I think that's what they might be looking for. But Wolf needs to step up if we want to make that happen. There's a stun on the Johanna. The elemental is still out for Jaina, but now it is deleted. Oh, the mind control just misses. And now the entomb possibility is rapidly, and there it is. There's the two-man, there's the feast. Orphea doing a ton of damage. Blaze goes down immediately. Diablo has souls if he dies. Really nice high five to get the Lucio and the Jaina out of there. There's a mind control now on the Leo. A lot of counter damage being done, but I don't think that's enough to kill him. Oh, it's a lot of damage by the tower. But no, it is not enough. Diablo is full souls, by the way. And look at how much self-healing that is. You see the Orphea being rooted. Mind control still a very scary possibility here. There's a mind control onto the Leo. He does not have his unstoppable right now. Is there enough damage to kill him? Unstoppable comes out from the Lucio. There's the Dragon Breath, and that is surely going to kill the Leo. No? Yes, but the Jaina kind of traded, was going for the back line, wasn't able to do it. The mind control's back up again. Why not? Rip it, baby. There it is. Oh, but the Diablo, the anti-synergy pushed the Tychus away, and now they're not able to get the kill. Meanwhile, the Orphea in the backline trying to do a lot of damage, but is up a little bit too far. Diablo's able to do some poking damage, and this is just an absolute bloodbath right now. Oh no! The Orphea is able to get a kill on the Sylva. She stepped into the puddle. Great high five by the Lucio. There's the shield, but there's no follow-up damage. Has core been called? It's still a 3-on-5, or 3-on-4 rather. I don't know if they can finish this. They're gonna try. Tychus doesn't have his Odin for a little bit, and it is a baby Diablo, but a massive stun there by the Blaze. Unfortunately, just there's no follow-up. There's just not a ton of DPS here. The Entomb is gonna miss this time around, and there's a bunker. Lucio is being absolutely psychotic, diving into the 5-man team that is Gambit Gaming right now. They just can't end. They just can't end.
Become the Dragon Knight and claim vengeance for
My goodness, what a bloodbath. I think that was a 5-minute fight right here. But the objective is up. Taking a look at damage numbers again. Diablo doing more damage to the enemy team than the Tychus is doing to the Diablo. What build? W build. And the Orphea is just pumping out damage right now. We see both teams taking camps. Master Assassin, by the way, is done. Mind control. Mind control. Mind control. I'm calling it right now. This camp is winning the game. Uh-oh, Diablo's in a bad spot. There's the Entomb, and he does not have souls. Now the Blaze is entombed as well. Does he have bunker for this? No. The stun comes out, Lucy doing everything he can to keep him alive, but it's not going to be enough. Can CCS get to this bottom before Gambit Gaming is able to cap? I don't think so. I think this Dragon Knight... Oh, they might. They may have gotten there. Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh, it's gonna be close. No. Gambit Gaming should win this game. Oh, I called it. I called it. This is happening. This is winning the game. I called this camp is gonna win the game, and I'm gonna stay here until that happens. Stupid minions. Ruining my plans. Okay, but almost core damage. Camp is pushing top. Core has been called. Gambit Gaming. Oh, that's gotta be a kill. There's a really nice entomb by that Leo. And that is going to do it for game 1. Congratulations to Gambit Gaming. Gonna take the game. I was gonna say decisive, but it wasn't. Not quite. Thanks to the raid, Demon More Cosplay. Welcome everybody. Welcome over. Oh my goodness, what a match. What a match. I'm sorry, what a game. That was one game. We're only one game into the series. And that was nearly 30 minutes of playtime. A lot of back and forth action there. Brightwing healing for 50k. Wait, did they? Oh, that is a shield glare. Look how much self-healing. I mean, Johanna's still a pretty good tank, minus the inability to have CC. Level 20s. Can't connect stuns was the control of that game. All the way up until level 20 hit, and almost like a switch, you saw the Silence Entomb under their keep really change the trajectory of that game, and then that was it. Every Silence Entomb that hit at least got a kill or two. Brainer leading the way in DPS, by the way, 91,000. Right at the perfect time with stream delay. Nice. 91,000 and 71,000 self-healing. Just doing everything he could. What an excellent, excellent couple of fights we saw. Some 3v4s, some 3v5s that were won by the people that didn't have as many players. Just knowing what their characters can do, knowing when somebody's overstepped a little too far and punishing the enemy team for it. So really fun first game. We will see where they go for the second. While we get them a shiny 1 point. It's a perfect day for some mayhem. Dum, dum, dum. Give me more. Who are you casting tonight? And who was the winner? I love the soundtrack right here. This is my favorite. Warcraft 2, baby. One of these days I'm gonna do the Warcraft 2 campaign. Maybe like a speed run of it. I love it so much. And we are going to Tomb of the Spider Queen. Oh, the Zul'jin Distillery. Nexus Cats. Nice. Winter Zul'jin Distillery. That's an excellent name. Just a solid name. Bum ba dum bum bum ba da da dum. Okay. Tomb of the Spider Queen for our game 2 and potentially match point for Gambit Gaming. I think I need to start saying their names more because there's so many acronyms in this game. I just keep getting things a little screwed up, talking over myself and stuff. They've been playing since 2017. Holy cow. Alrighty. Lobby's been created. Looks like we got captains on the right peoples. We'll see. See what we're waiting on here. CCS looking to tie it up here. Not sure what we're waiting on. I think we're waiting on CCS. Wonder if we're gonna see. Wonder if we're gonna see any target bans after the last game. If we're gonna see the Orphea ban, perhaps. Welcome, St. Basil. CCS might just be making some coffee or something. So we are just chilling here. I wish there was something else going on I could talk to you guys about, but there's just nothing happening. We're just kind of vibing. It says, yeah, just a second. All right. Doing shots. In between game shots, talk dirty to me.
Alright, Crackly, I have 37 million in Tarkov. My scav level is 17.
Read us a poem. I wonder if I have any of my childhood poems here. Let's just see if I have any. I don't think I do. I used to be a super cringy poem writing teenager. It was bad. You know what? I bet I don't have any on here. Wait, what's this? Nope, I don't. I had them on a flash drive. I put it in once and I was looking at them, but... Hey, the game's starting! Alright. Doom of the Spider Queen. Oh, you guys wanna watch? Okay. We'll get Gambit Gaming their hard-earned point on the board. This is another game that could potentially go 30 minutes. Someone, not think there would be a huge market for this, but like HOTS poetry. Be ridiculous. Anyway, we see the Anub band first. The Junkrat taken out by Gambit Gaming. Because I could not stop for that much. See Hogger banned by CCS. Apparently they don't want to deal with the Hogger tonight. Makes sense. He's alright. He's a pretty good hero. And Gambit Gaming gonna ban that Johanna. can be particularly irritating trying to stall the objective turn for the enemy team on this map. First pick is up. I wonder if we're gonna see maybe the Blaze taken again, or maybe first pick Lucio.
Oh, this is my
There you go. So Slick Rub says, I'm playing Lucio tonight and no one else can have him. You know what I'd do if I saw this? Insta Diablo Tychus. No question about it. Huh? Come on! I know the video game. That's awesome. I love being right about things sometimes. See, a hyper carry Vala, not necessarily hyper carry, but someone that could be a hyper carry. The Vala taken, and the Leo as well. Apparently they like the idea of the Silence and Tomb at level 20. Yeah, Varian definitely punishes the Lucio. In the Sill band. No more free pushy for CCS. Likely gonna see a healer banned here. Probably the Brightwing, honestly. Cleanses were on point last game. Nope, we're gonna see Kel'Thuzad. They're very scared of the Kel'Thuzad. So the Orphea is still up, and so is basically any healer other than the Lucio. Not basically, literally every healer other than the Lucio. So we'll see what they want to pair with this. If I'm going with the Diablo, though, I probably want the Anduin instead. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think you're probably gonna see Pearl on...
For the Alliance above all.
Okay, he's gonna wait. But you see Dancelo taking that Yrel, and then we do see the Anduin. So CCS needs a tank. Best available right now? It's hard to say. Maybe you want the Garrosh here?
Need a light.
Let's fly.
You see Blaze? That's a main tank Blaze. Into Diablo. And then a Falstad. This is kind of an interesting comp from CCS. They do have the hyper carry. They really need level 20s though.
None shall flee my grasp.
And the others see the Maiev. With a hyper carry Tychus. This is gonna be interesting. I was not expecting that, and I certainly wasn't expecting a main tank Blaze. But I think, yeah, I think I gotta give the draft over to Gambit Gaming here. There is not a ton of appeal for the Vala until Gust is online. You can boop away with a Lucio, but after that, then what? Their Blaze is gonna have to come back? The Blaze is your engage. You know, what's your engage if you're CCS? But it's all about who presses their buttons better at the end of the day. And it's my job to wildly speculate. So, we have from left to right, winning 1-0 in this matchup. We have Chris on that Anduin, Pearl on the Maiev, Trolling Rhino on the Diablo, Dan Solo on that Yrel, and Gigi Izo having a night on Tychus. And from right to left, we have CCS. We have Brainer on the Blaze. We have Wolf on that Vala. Slick Rub on Lucio. Eric on the Falstad. And the Mayo I don't know why I want to call him the Mayo, but I want to call him the Mayo. The main. Oh, he's the main ski on Leo. The main ski. I can read. Anyway, CCS needs this game to push it to a game 3. Lucio already being pretty bold. Did we see auto attack out of Falstad? No, there's a nice pull, but a good counter engage by that Blaze, but now what? Now once the Blaze uses stuff, that's kind of it. Pearl taking a ton of damage, the pull has to come out very early. Meanwhile, Leo's in the bottom lane, already soaking, already getting a little bit of damage done. And this is a really smart play by the Leo. Cut off that rotation, get as much damage as possible to that bottom wall. Every little bit of siege matters. Meanwhile, here in the top lane, we're going to see your first kill on that Blaze. Dan solo up here. Slick Robe looking like a snack. There he gets banged up against the wall. Is the Maiev going to be able to get the pull? Yes. Oh, okay. Well done by the Anduin to get that last hit. The stun from the Anduin did miss, but that's kind of the folly of the Lucio into the Diablo. You see Izo going bottom, gonna try to take the siege camp essentially undetected, but I think he may have showed in the lane. Vala is gonna start the Bruiser camp for CCS. I think I would have liked to have seen almost an auto attack build here, because there's not a lot of, oh, and there's a W Vala. They essentially have 2 mages. It's nearly impossible to kill the Diablo. Now it's a free Diablo game. He gets to do whatever he wants. Did he go Spell Shield? Yes, he did. Diablo, I'm calling it right now, Diablo probably doesn't die this game. So Bruiser camp taken by CCS, that siege camp picked up by Gambit Gaming in the bottom lane. They're going to rotate now to their Bruiser camp, while Pearl and Rhino are going to try to clear this. Falstad taking a stroll across the map to clear this bottom camp. 2 people here showing in bottom lane. This should be a relatively free clear here for Gambit Gaming, as it is. Yep. Flip over that spell minion, get it within tower range, clear the rest of that camp there. Pearl's gonna clear this top lane. Meanwhile, Brainer doing a good job poking the towers a little bit, getting some damage done where he can. Every little bit helps. We're gonna see 5 people here in the middle lane for Gambit Gaming. The camp is dragging a little bit behind. 2 kills to 1. Oh boy, that tank is in a very promiscuous spot. Someone needs to stop that stun. Nope. You can kind of see where Blaze is going. It's usually going to be backwards, and he has such a large hitbox on his E that they can really take a lot of damage if he misses it. A nice double root there by the Anduin, but no follow-up. Resets by the Maiev. Maiev, I'm going to call it both things. It's like tomato, tomato. Rhino goes in for the Lucio kill, but unable to stun him up against the wall. We have a gank here in the bottom lane, potentially, by this Falstad, but Dan Solo wise enough to see it coming. Gonna back off, and he is totally fine. The turn-in looks to be happening in this bottom lane. That's not gonna be quite enough yet, though, for CCS to get that full turn-in. Level 7's online, slightly ahead of CCS. Yeah, Rhino's just a menace. You just can't kill him. Not till Mana Core, and even then, he just wants it so bad. There we see a stun up against the Blaze. Is he going to be able to get out? The pull from Maiev is a little late. And Gambit Gaming is going to get the first turn in here. Do we see a stun there? No, not quite. Falstad top, Leo bottom for CCS. The 4-man push here by Gambit Gaming in the mid lane. Resets galore by the Maiev. She's sticking around just to make sure this doesn't get super free cleared. Gambit Gaming looking to push top a smidge. Meanwhile, the bottom lane getting cleared out pretty quick. This isn't going to get a ton of value for Gambit Gaming. And it's a really strong defense by CCS. Good grenade onto that backline. Lucio doing Lucio things. Brainer coming up from the bottom lane to create a 4v4 potentially under tower. See if we see an engage here. It's a 5v4 right now. The Leo's in the middle lane. Are we going to see the engage? There's a Falstad. Oh my goodness. Can't believe we didn't see that. There's the pull from the Maiev. The flip over the shoulder by the Diablo. That's 17 gems in jeopardy now. And he's just stuck. He's just stuck. There's nothing he can do. Where's the damage from Gambit Gaming? Okay. A really nice pull from that Maiev. The throw over the shoulder by the Diablo. And that is essentially the combo that they are looking for. And now, CCS is going to have a hard time trying to turn in these gems before level 10s come online for Gambit Gaming. And they potentially are going to have another turn-in. Good siege here in the middle lane. Taking out both towers is pretty huge. But Gambit Gaming let the guard down a little bit. CCS able to get that turn in the bottom lane. And now we're going to see ultimates online here for Gambit Gaming. Slightly ahead of this. We're going to see the Light Bomb, the RE Defender, Lightning Breath again, or Commander Odin. And I'd be curious if we see a disc or not here. We see Blaze in a really interesting position here. It's a 4v4. Maiev has not yet taken all. I'm wondering what he's waiting for. We see the Rain of Vengeance, the Mighty Gust, the Bunker of the High Five, and the Entomb coming out for CCS. This top lane very heavily under siege. Now we see the Odin pop, and that should be a disengage here, or a re-engage if Pearl can get something. But no, the Rain of Vengeance comes out. Oh my gosh, he gets entombed! The pull into the Entomb from Pearl, pretty insane. But Rhino is taking a lot of damage, and that is a lot of CC. Can't connect stuns, my foot. They are doing a great job of that, but nothing dies. And I think that's going to end up being a common theme here. It's just nothing dies. Not a lot of single target damage. Oh, man, that's a very dead... Oh, great unstoppable by Slick. Is it going to be enough? No. Oh, and the Gust! Well done by Eric to keep the Vala alive. That was a huge high five by Slick Rub there. Really nicely played. Dan's gonna boop off. Oh, I'm surprised we don't see... The Tychus is like, wait, where did you go? Thought we were killing this guy. And no, they're gonna let him get out. Gambit Gaming does already have an additional turn-in. You're likely gonna see them rip their Bruiser camp. And you can see CCS doing the same. This bottom camp being taken. Ezo's gotta be pretty careful here. Whoops. Wrong button. There's a stun by the Blaze. Gonna miss. Wait, if I press spacebar, does it... What happens when I press spacebar? Oh, I don't know. Are we gonna see the Entomb here? No, the Entomb is online. We see the Diablo coming in through the back line. There's a stun onto the Leo, but Leo's able to get out. Blue Web Weavers are descending. Gambit Gaming's got a camp they need to clear mid here. I think you're going to see CCS respond to top lane. If I'm Gambit Gaming, I'm pushing this. Nope. I'm wrong. Stun onto the Leo, but it's not enough. Meanwhile, Falstad doing the best he can, clearing this in top lane. CCS has to not lose the game before 20. That is the goal for them. Not like Gambit Gaming it's any weaker at 20s, but it was a good high five that needed to come out. There we see a massive, a 5-mana tomb. But again, that's just not enough damage. Krizzle really taking a lot of damage now. Is the Diablo finally going to go down? Yes, he does, and so does the Anduin. The Rain of Vengeance CC is really good. There's a great gust by the Falstad to kill the Tychus now. Dan Solo's in trouble now, too. And just like that, CCS has taken the lead in this game. Likely gonna see Are we gonna see all these forts fall? Probably not.
Destroy the constructs. Reclaim the gems.
CCS played that perfectly, and they had to. They had to do that team fight absolutely perfect under tower. Literally a 5-man entomb with cascading Rain of Vengeance CC was exactly enough to kill everybody. If that fight goes on, oh, really nice there, pull. The cage comes out, and now Brainer is in a world of hurt. There is a great unstoppable again by the Lucio. We see the entomb come out. Oh no, the entomb did come out. Leo wasn't even there. Nothing dies after all that. It'll be a lot easier for CCS to pull off that type of fight again at level 20. Which they are in prime position to reach first. So CCS spider monkeys are coming down the mountain. Falstad looking to take this tower top. They already got this cleared here in the mid lane. This fort almost dead in the bottom. That's gonna fall no matter what. And that fell top. While Gambit Gaming clears, you expect to see CCS push this middle tower. Here comes Commander Odin. That should be enough to scare him away. Yeah. Odin is down though. Level 16 Vast approaching for CCS. You're going to see a little bit of macro here, taking what camps there are available on the map. The Mansky. Wailing away on these bottom siege giants. CCS. Diablo in a little bit of trouble here, perhaps? Is the team there? There's a pull. Ooh, the entomb. We gotta see the double pull here come out of the Anduin, right? For that entomb. This camp being cleared with ease as level 16s are online for CCS. They also have a camp pushing bottom that's getting a decent amount of value. That's a big wave bottom that needs to be cleared. Brainer comes in and misses. There's the unstop though. Lucio has made a lot of really, really nice saves thus far in this game. That being one of them. We see Leo. We see the Urel coming down to clear this bottom camp. They almost have GG. Oh my goodness. CCS almost has another turn in. They are. Oh, now they have it. They need everybody to turn in though, including the Vala. Vala is looking to be turning in this bottom lane here. With level 16's online, are we going to see Gambit Gaming step up and try to deny this? Doesn't look like it. So there is the third turn in of the game for CCS. And they were able to start this camp, which is very big.
Descend, my daughters. Descend and destroy the blue team.
I think I would rather see APOC here. If I'm Rhino. Put him in a cage, you get the APOC. You could also light bomb the Maeve, or the Maiev as she goes in. You see the Odin come out to try to clear this camp. There's a spider. There's a spell shield minion underneath there. There we see an entomb on his Diablo, but I think he's fine. Yeah, there's no real threat there. There we see a stun onto Leo. Good follow-up CC by CCS again. There you see the light bomb combo from the Maiev. There's the pull and the chain. Ton of damage by that lightning breath. But the Anduin is actually the first personal fall. Compliments of the Falstad. And now Wolf getting real low. He's not gonna die. He's not going to die. The Gambit Gaming needs to stay alive if they want to keep the rest of their keeps. The Diablo's gonna fall down again. But he has souls and he will be back. Big stun there by the Urel. But what's happening in these other lanes? Bad things. Bad things are happening for Gambit Gaming in these other lanes. The CCS continues to get stronger and stronger with each team fight. Are we gonna see an engage here? No, not quite. This bottom lane is gonna fall. The only redeeming factor in this for Gambit Gaming is they're going to be able to take a fight before 20s, and they have a tournament, whereas CCS does not.
Before your enemies.
We see the double pull. Take a quick look at the talents. My apologies, we've kind of been ignoring them. But a pretty standard build out of the, is that Mana Core? Yeah, has to be. Has to be Mana Core. Are they just going to let them turn? Maybe you do, just because your lanes are so good right now. Lightning Breath got massive value, but if that's an 8, oh, they're on boss. Do they realize they're on boss? Yeah, they do. Alright, that goes out. So, this isn't going to get a ton of value, but it's going to buy time for Gambit Gaming. Clear up your lanes a little bit, maybe try to take a decent fight if you can see them clearing. But just like I talked about, we saw the Light Bomb Maiev combo work really, really well there. Just the follow-up CC that Tychus has. You have to front to back with this type of comp, really. You can stun the backline all you want, but the Tychus is essentially your hyper carry, and he doesn't hit the backline very well. We're going to see Commander Odin come in, trying to even up this top lane and get this fort down. We see the Uriel coming in, bopping people on the backside there. We see a pull come out, kind of strangely there. Really solid defense thus far by CCS, as this tower just basically got scratched, and now the level 20s are online. Gambit Gaming needs to tuck their tails and run back to their, essentially, Tinker Toys of towers that they have left. And now boss has been called. This is a really smart play here. Level 20 Falstad means Gambit Gaming can no longer take a boss if Falstad is up. But they're doing the right things here. Their lanes are kind of pushed out. I mean, this keep is going to fall, but it shouldn't end the game unless Falstad can get a really, really good gust. You want him essentially right here, gusting into this corner. You want to try to bait him out, or even just fly over the top of him. Honestly, if you're feeling spicy, boss may actually end. Do they have Odin? Not for another 24 seconds. Yeah, this might be game here for CCS. There we see an Entomb on the Maiev. There's the wind tunnel into the Entomb, but it doesn't really hit a lot. The Absorb coming out from Uriel, just basically getting full health. Oh, we see a Light Bomb come out just to kind of zone out. Radiant Vengeance misses, but a good stun by Brainer. 70% on core, and I don't think this is going to be enough. This core is going to fall. Compliments of that boss. There you go. We go to a game 3. Nothing died there, by the way. Everybody looking real shiny and new. But congratulations to CCS, pushing us to a game 3. Maiev did not get a ton of value there. The combo was there. I think this needed to be APOC. Because they had the pull, they had the Light Bomb, and then to layer... But I mean, the Lucio. The Lucio is honestly what saved the game a ton of times for CCS. It was only 3-6. There was not a lot of fighting. Level 20s came online and they just ended the game. So the team with the Leo is the team that is winning, is what I've come up with. That is my analysis. Both Diablos in both games able to out DPS one of their DPSs. Not to say W build isn't very good, but, you know, things. Falstad never died. Yeah, that's, put a bow on that. The burden of execution was absolutely on CCS to layer their CC perfectly, and that fight Under the mid fort was the example of that with a 5-mana tomb. Really good saves by the Gusts. The Rain of Vengeance from Vala is 100% what you needed. And yeah. They were able to out-sustain a very sustained team. And so we go to a game 3. So we go to a game 3. Doom 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 doom. Doom doo doom doo 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 doo. All right. And here we go. Towers of Doom. The comeback map. Are we gonna see some Stitches action, perhaps? If I was a betting man, my money's on Stitches. Stitches and Anduin. Ghost Dunk. Ghost Dunk has been called up to the big leagues here. Perhaps a roster change on Towers of Doom. We'll see. But it's looking so. Alright. So, in what appears to be CCS fashion. Hey, there we go. We got everybody now. Oh, the Brewers are losing. That's great. CCS? A lot of game threes. I think I've cast one domination so far. But a lot of these casts I've been doing have been going to a game 3. So who got the boot here? Wolf. Wolf is no longer in the game. And instead, we have substituted in Ghost Dunk. Let's see what the substitution can do for CCS. More time to enjoy the match. Yeah, exactly. I wish I could sub somebody in for me every time I gotta play Tychus. Hey, someone come in here and press D for me. Thank you. CCS does not like Nubarak. That is very clear. Very, very clear. Oh, Dodgers beat Brewers because the Brewers can't swing a bat. What a surprise. Never would have guessed that. Junkrat Band. Gambit Gaming says, don't want to deal with that at all tonight. What's up, Valkymer? Welcome in, dude. Lightweight, baby. Hogger Band out yet again. So I think that was all 3 games. So those were the 3 bands for CCS. They don't care about the Orphea. They don't care about the Anduin. It's the map you don't like. What? This map is great. I love this map. They finally banned Lucio. They said, alright, we don't get first pick. Play a different healer. Show us, please. Oh shit, the map, the thing, the bands, my bad. I'm sitting here enjoying while you guys aren't watching. My bad. Slick Rub gonna be taking the Bright Wing. Sorry, guys. I'm just sitting here vibing, you know. I mean, I was telling you what was going on, right? Oh, you want to see the video game? Alright. We see the Leoric picked up by Dan Solo. Now, this has been true for the first 2 games. The team that has Leo wins the video game, so we'll see if that remains truth. Anduin picked up as the healer for Gambit Gaming. You see a Falstad and the Diablo. Likely gonna see the Tychus band here out of CCS this time around. Are we gonna see a 3-1-1? Yeah, same Valk. I casted my basically 5 minutes before a match. All the audio on my computer reset, and I basically had to cast a game. Just me. It was just literally no game audio, no nothing. And I was just going pew pew pew. Oh, Diablo, rawr, and like Falstad goes whoosh whoosh whoosh. It was awful, and I apologize to them. And then I cast a real one for those teams later on in the season. The Haka band, no more globals for CCS as they are stocking up rapidly with them. They don't have ETC yet, though. We see the Orphea band out from CCS. And now, what could it be? What will we see out of Gambit Gaming? Are we going to see something spicy, perhaps? Cho'Gall, maybe? I doubt it. I called Stitches. I called it! You don't see the KTZ ban, though. And that was the 3rd ban for CCS the last 2 games, so I'm wondering if we're going to see it now. You see, essentially, the Hypercarry Gray main right now. Also, great camp clear. Good bullet for Diablo, who's going to get targeted pretty hard with that. And you have the Kidnap comp, Stitches, and Anduin.
Another battle.
Oh, there it is. There's the Cassia and the off-lane Samuro. Nice placeholder sound effects, though. Yeah. What will we see out of Perlsman? We're gonna see a 4-man Thrall. I like it. You get a hook, you throw out the Thrall, Greymane goes in. Thank you for the follow, Valk. Appreciate that. This will be, I feel like, a pretty good game. It's gonna come down, as it usually does with a Stitches comp, to see, you know, who can hit the hooks. Well, I mean, there's only one person that can hit the hooks, but can he hit the hooks is the question. And see, you don't have the high fives, and you really don't have a counter to the Stitches now. You kind of ban the... I'm not playing the game. From left to right... I was clicking here. Look, why is my character not moving? From left to right, we have Criticism on the Anduin, Dan Solo on that Leo Perlsman, on the Thrall, GG Ezo on the Greymane, and Trolling Rhino on that Stitches. And from right to left, we have Ghost Dunk playing that Cassia. We have Slick Robe on the Brightwing, Brainer on the Diablo again, Eric on that Falstad, and the Mansky on that Thero. It's 1-1, game 3, do or die. Week 2 NGS matchup between these two teams. Going to be decided here on Towers of Doom. We have Hungry for More out of Stitches. Yeah, what is this, ARAM? What is happening? Alright, Hungry for More it is. Stun out by Brainer. There's a follow-up stun by Pearl. A hook onto that Cassia, but there's no follow-up CC currently. All 5 are still here as the Sam is pushing that top lane. Is this a little loud? I feel like it's a little loud. Alright, we have Brainer trying to cut off the rotations by Gambit Gaming, but it's not going to be enough. Ooh, are we going to see a hook? Yes, it gets the hook. Do we have the follow-up? Is there enough damage? Yes. Even if the Anduin misses, the Thrall probably ain't going to miss. And the first kill of the game goes in favor of Gambit Gaming. And there you kind of see what we were talking about with that 3-1-1. You're going to see the Falstad sitting middle here, trying to push this lane while Sam just hard pushes top. And it's going to make it really difficult for Gambit Gaming unless they rotate somebody out to deal with this. That's a lot of damage early games. Or as the British say, early doors. And thank you for the follow-up. I appreciate it. Good games tonight, my guy. Little bit of a level lead here by Gambit Gaming. Hook goes through the bush and goes waning. There's a root onto that backline Brightwing. That's a really weird skin. It's kind of tripping me out. What is that skin? Alright, what is that? That is so weird. Sapper's being cleared by both teams. I can't get over that Hungry for More. How many Hungry for More stacks are we gonna get? He's already at 8. Honestly, that's insane. There we see a hook onto the Diablo. Good follow-up route by the Anduin, and there's the CC by Pearl, and there goes the Diablo. Ghost Dunk getting really low now. Shift is gonna have to come out from that Brightwing. This has got to be irritating as hell for Dan Solo. Irritating as hell. But we have the triple altar phase, 2 top, 1 on the bottom. The way we all like it. And we'll see who can emerge victorious here early doors. Thrall going mid to kind of mess with this, this guy here. Bop, bop, able to run away. It's a 3-on-3 in the bottom lane, but the Stitches Okay, just not contested at all. Leo's gonna be able to take this. Do we see the Thrall go up and try to contest this? And here you see really good. Oof, that's a lot of damage.
Your powers will be gravekeeper, like all the others.
Thrall coming down. We saw the hook. There's the root by the Anduin. There's a root by the Thrall. Is it gonna be enough? Not quite. Greymane understanding what can and can't hurt him, and a no-health Diablo and a Cassia can't really hurt him. Monkey, by the way. It's a monkey? Okay. Is that why it looks so weird? It looks so weird. Falstad coming down here to create a 4-on-4. Shift going down onto that Diablo. He'll be back up again shortly, I'm sure. Yeah, Hyper Shift is online for him. Level 7's nearly online for both teams. We will take a look at the builds a little bit more in depth before level 10s come online. Huge minion wave here, top 4. The Leo, it's got to be cleared. And camps are up again. Level 7's both online for each team. As we take a look, we see Falstad already at 42 stacks. Really good full auto attack build coming out of the Cassia. Brainer going with the standard W build. The cocktail build from the the Abducted Dominion. There we see a swap onto the tank as he pushes onto the point. Shift is coming down again onto the Diablo. Good pull there, but now Izo is in a lot of trouble and there's no pull to be found. Massive damage by the Falstad. He is super fed. Where's the W though? There's no W follow-up. Wizard of Oz. Okay. I get it. There's a root by the Thrall. The follow-up by the Anduin. And it's just not enough damage yet to kill. At least unless they're getting pretty low. Level 10 is going to be achieved by Gambit Gaming a little bit quicker. Grizzle in a lot of trouble here now. Grizzle in a ton of trouble. Gets hit by that hammer and gets deleted. Compliments of the Falstad. Now Izo looking real low. The pull comes up, but Nabi will save him. And just like that, with this altar phase up, the Greymane and the Anduin going down here. Already 8 stacks by that Greymane though. 12 orbs from the stitches, but the big number to look out for here: 65 stacks already. Not even 6 minutes. That's over 10 a minute. Is pretty ludicrous for a Falstad. Oh my gosh! And there's another one. 71. There's a root out by Pearl. Stitch is just a little bit early with his hooks. Little miscommunication there. That's okay. Let's take a look at this top lane. That hasn't taken a whole lot of damage. Now there's that. Level 10s come online for both teams at the same time. We see the Gust that is going to try to save whatever Gorge combo comes out. We see the Blink Heal, Ball Lightning, Lightning Breath again. No APOC in 3 games of Diablo. Pretty interesting. The Blade Storm. And then for Gambit Gaming, we see the Light Bomb come out. The Gorge, the Entomb, Thrall and Greymane still deciding, but there's really only one decision here. Yep, Cursed Bullet and Earthquake. That could have been Sundering, I guess. But we see the Earthquake instead. Sometimes the I think he only got 90 on the MB. 90 on the MB. 90 on the MB. Oh boy. What is MB? Thanks, Giblets. Appreciate you, man. I don't know. I thought you were at one point. You may have been at one point. I feel like you were. Oh, there we see the hook come out onto the Falstad, but a good stun. Oh, and there's the bullet. Really nice disengage from Eric. Falstad really doing a great job keeping his team alive. Ball Lightning comes out, but not going to be doing a ton of damage. Gorge is still online, and so is Light Bomb. There we see the abduct from the Falstad. That's not exactly who you want. Oh, and he gets the root off onto the Diablo instead of the Falstad, which would have definitely secured the kill. But Pearl is in there deep right now. Gets a kill onto the Brightwing and is going in. Is the Falstad gonna die? No. Cassie able to take out the Thrall, and now Izo is gonna fall as well. And as quickly as this was going well for Gambit Gaming, suddenly it is not. It is just a Stitches right now and the Anduin trying to poke this off, and it's not going to be enough. Great fight there again by CCS. They're going to take the advantage lead, and look at these lanes for CCS. This is going to suck with your offlaner being dead. That's a ton of damage. This, I mean, you don't even need to go top. You just stay here and push this. Oof, that's rough. Look at how much soak. Ah! Tomb. Community forgives you, Valk. The community is still debating on whether or not we forgive Valk or not. Level 13 is almost online here. Uh-oh, there's an unfortunate positioning from that Thrall, and Thrall, really nice body blocking there by Brainer to secure the kill. Hook, not quite level 13s yet. If that's a level 13 hook, that is likely a dead Falstad. But now here we go, the same thing. We see a stun. Here we see great body blocking again. The bullet comes out and I think connects onto that Diablo, but it don't matter. And Gambit Gaming needs to stabilize here. They need to play off the hooks. They need to play off the Gorge. Their wall is still up. They can still do it with the Diablo. Yep, great dodge there by Brainer.
The altars rise again.
If you pick a Stitches comp, you have to play off the Stitches. Giblets is the community, for sure. There we see it. We see the pull. Oh, really nice, oh, it's a bullet. Wow, way to hit that bullet on a moving Diablo. That was absolutely insane. And now the Lightning Breath isn't gonna be enough to kill Krizzo, no. And a great hook back onto that Cassia. CCS, unfortunately for Gambit Gaming, is gonna get both of the objectives here. But Gambit Gaming is going to take up some real estate. How do you hit that bullet? That was insane. The Diablo went from here to here and the bullet hit just like that. So either he whiffed the bullet or he's got the best aim I've ever seen anybody have with a cursed bullet. Those are the only two explanations. Are we gonna see a hook here? No. Boss has been called. Leo is kind of triple soaking right now. Oh my gosh, that's such a big wave. 4 shots going out on the boss. It's be 28 to 20. It's a comeback map. It's a Stitches comp. Level 16 is going to be online. Gambit Gaming is still in this. They're not far away. Worth has been called. And I think you are 100% right. You want to give 2 altars for a boss? That's fine. I know Dan Solo. We've talked a lot. I know he's having a freaking miserable time with that Samurai right now. Izo is able to complete his quest. Bullet comes out, but I think it misses. It's hard to say. There's a lot of healing potential. I'm surprised we don't just see. Oh, that should be a very dead Falstad. Light bomb? Oh no! Where was the light bomb? They thought it was going to be enough. Oh, there's the blink, and now the light bomb comes in huge, and there's the Entomb Thrall cleaning up the Brightwing and the Falstad. Massive damage onto that Cassie as she falls, and Diablo's like, I'm just going to do what I can. And Krizzo's getting body blocked by his own team. Oh no, and the Pandarin dies! Oh no, and Samuro gets the top altar. He's going to get this one too, unless Leo can get there. Oh no! Oh, just when you thought Gambit Gaming was gonna take a good fight, they're gonna lose. Oh no, there was only one. Okay. The Diablo's still up. I think. Okay, they got that. Gambit Gaming got that. And 17s are online a little bit faster for Gambit Gaming as well. Is he gonna be able to take this bottom tower? He might die for it. He's out, baby. Is the hook? Oh, hook doesn't get it.
Heroes.
He got bulleted.
Alright.
What's going on in this top lane? Gank squad on Leo has been called, and it will be effective. There's the poly. There's the flip over the shoulder. E is down. And this Leo is as good as dead as he's ever been. You just need to die. Just die quickly. Yeah, you're dead. Get your W out. Start coming back. There you go. Here we have a kill potentially on the Sam. Is that going to be enough? Oh, he's able to blink out. Oh, the Anduin. No, not enough. That is a very... Oh, no, there's Izo caught in a bad location, but Krizzo doing all he can to keep his team alive while also trying to not simultaneously be body blocked by his team. How many stacks do we have on that foul stat? 106. That is chunking. There we have the percent damage on the Cassia. 31 orbs for the Stitches. He's going to be harder and harder to kill. Double altar phase, 2 top here. Taking a look at her damage. Who's doing it all? Cassia, Greymane. Where's the other DPS? Oh, they're down here. Like ships in the night. CCS is pretty late to this as they're taking the camp. Krizzo's gonna be able to clear this bottom camp. Are we gonna see him re-engage here? No, the hook misses. Leo is in it to win it right now. You might as well just do what you can. There comes the Entomb. The peel, that was a pretty interesting light bomb. Is it gonna be enough though? The shift comes off, followed by the cleanse by the Brightwing. And now Thrall's in a lot of trouble. Great pull by Krizzo to get his teammates out of there. What are you doing, Greymane? That's a very scary Diablo, friend. Oh, and he's able to get him. Pulls him into the towers a little bit, but 45 spell armor plus the Brightwing armor plus just being a Diablo. But this tower fell during the scrimmage. CCS is currently in the driver's seat. Oh, but what a pull over the wall on the Stitches, or on the Diablo. He's gonna have souls. Oh, Brightwing comes in too. She shifts back over to the other side. The Brightwing's a lunatic. The Brightwing is out of his mind. What are you doing? Are you kidding me? What? What are your comms? What are your comms to say, hey, sit right here. Sit right here in case I need to blink back over the wall. Oh my god. Oh, big stun there by the Thrall, but it's not enough and there's no hook. Oh my gosh. Not a fan of that light bomb. Me either. Hook misses. But this tower is going to be able to be retaken by Gambit Gaming. They're only 1 altar down right now. But the damage to these towers is... I mean, these towers are all open. Whereas... Well... Bottom lane isn't even close. But the mid and top lanes aren't bad. Gank squad again, potentially, on that Leo. Yeah, the combo needs to be hook, pull, light bomb, kill whatever was gorged. That is the combo. Oh, he gets a hook onto the Cassia. But Krizzo's not there. That's a really nice heal by the Leo. Is the Entomb there? The Entomb is there, rather, but level 20 Falstad ult is good. There's the light bomb. Gonna connect on a couple members, but it's kind of hard to see what's going on right now. Cassie getting really low, and now that ball is going to be bouncing around forever. Cassie's going to be the first to fall, followed potentially by this Diablo. Nope, just kidding. There is half of his health. Good bullet. There goes the Diablo. And that is what... Well, that ball is still flying around. That is what Gambit Gaming needed right there. They needed to take a decisive fight, and they finally got one at level 20s. You saw most of the ults come out there. You saw the upgraded Falstad ult. What did Cassia take? Did she take the forever bouncing ball? She did. I think it was bouncing there for at least 10 seconds. There's a root on the Sam. Is the Sam gonna go down here? No. Bomb, light bomb. Bomb, light bombs with Stitches. Should never happen. Yeah. Just light bomb the Stitches, right? Leo doing a great job putting pressure on this top lane. Eric's gonna have to come here and do something about it. And he does. But that tower is paper mache right now. And this is a single bottom altar phase. This is essentially gonna decide the game if a fight goes sideways one way or another. Good siege being done here. Do we see a hook come out? We should see some hook here. Just a blind hook over the wall, over anywhere. Diablo, how close is he on souls? He's at 96. He's gonna have souls. Oh, he gets entombed! He gets flown right into the entomb! What a light bomb! What a silence entomb, but nothing dies! And now CCS has to try to counter-engage, and they're doing a really good job. Cruz is the first to fall. The Falstad is gonna go down as well. The Sam's gonna clean up Ezo on the top lane. The Greymane is there to fall. Shift is coming out and is gonna get off onto the Cassia, and I think the Cassia could just pretty much clean up the bottom lane. But the Dan Solo is quite literally soloing the Diablo in the back lane. It's a 3v4, and somehow most of the health belongs to Gambit Gaming. There's a pull onto the Cassia. Oh my gosh, Dan Solo's just going in there. He's got to break away from that. Good job getting rid of the ball. The Brightwing, though, is now, oh my gosh, it's still a 4-on-5, but the Sam's going real low. A nice entomb again. Dan Solo quite literally soloing the entire team of CCS, but he's running low on mana. The abilities are going to go down here pretty soon. The sustain. Look at the sustain. There's nothing dying. Someone's got to call a target and start going out. There's the Thrall. There's the root onto the Cassia. Brightwing doing everything he can to keep him alive. There comes the Blade Shield. Isn't enough? No, the Stitch is going to be the first person to go down. Anduin is just now back alive. Dan Solo yet continuing to do everything he can. The Ball Lightning is out. Has to be split, but no. The Cassia is going to fall and the Thrall. This is just madness. Good pull by the Anduin. He says, thank you for letting me play the game again. Shift coming out. It's a 4v5 here. Gotta be careful, Ezo. You gotta be careful if you're a Greymane stepping up into this CC right now. Oh, a massive hammer comes out. The Unstoppable, though. The Entomb tries to come out, but misses. Ezo in a lot of trouble now. There's the Lightning Breath. Diablo slowly retargets to the other location. It's still only a 3-on-4. That Cassia is down. It's gonna be another solo altar phase? Is that right? Or is that just where the last one was? I think that's just where the last one was, right? That's a massive wave mid there. Level 22's online. This has been absolute carnage. 14-13 in favor of Gambit Gaming. But these camps are going to be pushing in here for CCS. Oh, Crizzle, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful stepping up that far. There's a hook onto Slick Rub. That's huge. Did he get the hook off? No. There's the Silence and Tomb, but there's not really a lot of follow-up right now because the peel from the Falstad. Pearl Man of the Thrall, the backline just gets eviscerated. Here comes the shift, and it goes off in time, but they're going to need a cleanse. It's going to be a 4v5 to fight for the game here. 30 seconds, and they only need one of these altars. Gambit Gaming is going to have to do something special here to stay alive. The irritating thing is Sam could fight bot, put his clone here, cap it, and it's GG. Gambit Gaming has to fight them, and they have to fight them now. Are they gonna let... They can't give this. Oh, they can! They have top tower! They don't need both. They need both objectives to end the game. There's an Entomb onto the back line, but there's a Sam as well to be irritating as all hell. Massive damage onto the Stitches. Dan is in there yet again, trying to do the best he can. There's the Wind Tunnel onto the Stitches. Dan Solo is going to be the first to go down. And I think that's the Light Bomb comes out, able to peel 3 members off, but the Stitches are going to go down. And that is going to be the game for CCS. Diablo gonna go down as a consolation prize. Pearl doing everything he can. Trying to make this game last. Grizzle coming in. And that's it. Congratulations to CCS. Nice kill on Furious. Why is he Furious? He was easily top DPS for his team all night. Congratulations to CCS. Coming back from a 1-0 victory or a 1-0 loss. Winning 2 straight games on spiders and towers. Well done. The gust. The gust was just too much to deal with. You had really great gusts all night. They weren't, Gambit Gaming weren't able to quite get the Stitch Gorge combo off. Sneaky AF Turtle. CCS? They weren't quite able to get that combo put down. The Buried Alive didn't get a ton of value. Well, they were able to layer the Light Bomb on top of it. But Dan Solo, man, that fight, that 4v3 in the bottom lane was just insane. Let's see here. Yeah, that's Sam. Leo did pretty damn good keeping up with the Sam, honestly. Did more siege damage. Lost a little bit of soak, but Sam is just unbelievably irritating to deal with. Well, hello.
What's up?
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, thank you.
Just you joining us tonight?
I guess for now. They might join in here in a bit.
Okay.
I hope they do. That's kind of our tradition at this point.
Oh yeah, you just raid everybody?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, what a match. What a night. We started on boy, I don't even remember what the hell the first map was. I remember Spiders. It was Dragonshire. It was a 30-minute Dragonshire game.
No, we started Dragonshire, yeah.
And you had the Diablo, I believe, right?
Yes, sir.
You were top DPS Diablo almost all night, actually, which is pretty ludicrous, and I'm sure you've noticed.
That's my tradition, my personal tradition, is to always be top damage Diablo.
Well, yeah, I think you're gonna see maybe a little bit more counters to it after tonight, because it was pretty effective in that game. I'm trying to remember some key moments of that first game. It was pretty. You guys definitely were winning up until 20, and as 20 hit for Gambit Gaming, the Silence and Tomb just sucked for you guys, and that was just it. Like, you just couldn't come back from it. And then we went to Spiders.
Yep.
And that was more of a thrashing on your side. That was pretty one-sided. Just took boss, ended the game.
We all yelled at each other.
Welcome, Mansky.
We all yelled at each other after game 1.
Yeah. That was what the delay was going into game 2?
Yeah, it was a lot of yelling.
It's, sometimes it's healthy. It can be healthy for some teams. You definitely don't want everybody to shut down, which can happen too. So,
to me specifically, Wolf knows.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, each team has their own way of dealing with stress, and obviously we're all here because we're very competitive, so it can get a bit tense, but at the end of the day, we're all mostly friends, I'd like to think. So yeah, pretty deciding game 2 in favor of you guys. Hey, thank you guys all for the the follows, by the way. Jesus,
yeah, I think so. Game 2 was more. We just had a better game plan going in draft-wise. Whereas, like, game 1, I guess Wolf would have better words on it as far as the macro goes. I'm more of just the micro guy, but game 1, we just had really good team fights up until 20, and then they just took over the 20 fights, and we had some macro calls that we didn't agree, and everybody didn't agree with them.
Yeah.
He means himself.
Yeah, my point was I knew that we were going to lose team fights.
Yeah.
Enough. We didn't get enough ahead at 20 to where it was hard for them to catch up, and they just grinded it out and won game 1, which is, I mean, I'm not gonna doubt them for that one. That's hard for them to come back from that, and good job to them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then game 2 was pretty decisive. The Maeve, they had a pretty disgusting combo that they ended up getting off only the one time, essentially under their keep, where the Maeve had pulled in after the light bomb had hit, and then there was the cage, and Brainerd just kind of stood there, breathing fire on everything, and that was pretty much the end of that. But then, then boss, and that was that. Then we went to Towers of Doom, and maybe the most entertaining fight of the night. I go right to that bottom 3v4 fight where nobody could kill anybody. And it was just a Leo and a Diablo just going at it for, it felt like an eternity, and I was losing my mind. And the healers were doing all they can. The Thrall was just there, and it was pretty wild.
I can't wait to watch. I can't wait to watch back your cast on that fight.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
Yeah.
What were the comms like there for you guys? Because I was like, man, someone from CCS has to call a target here because they're just everywhere.
That is exactly the comms. So Wolf wasn't in Game 3, but the exact comms were Slickrub saying, "Can somebody just call a target?" and me taking over and going, "All right, we're killing Thrall," and then Thrall died, and then like, "All right, we're killing Stitches," and then Stitches died. Like, "All right, killing Leo." Like, we all just kind of wandered around for 20 seconds, just fighting 1v1, v1s, and then we all just had to decide who to kill. Slick was like, "What are we doing? Could somebody say something, please?"
I think I made that comment too. I'm like, what is happening? Like, what is this? It's like everybody put on their bronze 6 hats and started running around in an ARAM. It was hilarious and fun at the same time. And yeah, it was just a really close game. It was a game of comebacks. You know, Gambit Gaming was down a little bit. They weren't able to quite get that Hook Gorge combo down. And you guys kind of banned the hard counter, the Anub every game. Is that something you just don't want to deal with, or is that just something you know they play well?
Yeah, we're just looking at their scouting from last season, and it looked like Anub and Hogger were their biggest threats that they'd been playing a lot of.
Yeah, for sure. I understand that, and if you're not going to play the Anub, definitely worth banning at this point.
Yeah, I have my character. You know, I have my characters that I play.
Yeah.
I'm okay giving up the Anub, and
yeah.
I was pretty confident playing anything against them, and they just gave me Diablo every game. So like, I'm not gonna not pick it.
Right.
They took Diablo from you, you doof.
Game 2. What did I play? Game 2.
You played Blaze.
Blaze.
I played Blaze.
That was.
Oh my god.
Somehow effective. Yeah. I don't know. Hats off to you for that.
No, Blaze main tank is infinitely more effective than I think people give it credit for. I think it sets up a lot.
You showed that.
It sets up a lot. It sets up the because it gives your offlaner freedom to go more damage. I think if you're in a game where a lot of tanks are banned out, which I believe that game had a couple tanks banned out. And then I didn't want to play. Yeah, and then they had like Tychus and Maiev, so I didn't want to play Muradin, and I don't know. I wanted to play something that I could dive in and just plant my feet and not die, and that's what Blaze is. And we won. I'm glad I showed that off.
Yep. I don't want to comment too much about it. I'll let you guys watch the cast, but there is one thing I need to point out. Specifically on Slick Rub, and I'm curious if you guys know what I'm talking about on that game 3. Is there anything particularly that Slick Rub did that you think maybe was insane?
I think every poly. What were you gonna say, Wolf?
He tried to save you in the middle fort that you got hooked on.
That's right, Wolf. Correct.
That was fun to watch.
I couldn't fucking believe, and then he left. And then where did he go? And he blinked over the wall. That was the craziest thing I think I've ever seen anyone try to do.
And he delayed it. He delayed my death enough, which delayed them enough.
Yep.
To where they couldn't do anything. And he's a silent genius, because that wasn't called or anything. He just did it, and then it just kept working out.
And I was gonna ask about
that. For a teleport back over, it was just there.
Yeah, right. It happened to be there, because I was curious. I'm like, I wonder if that was called or anything. And just very suddenly, and I was like, she didn't shift in, so
we were like, don't stand there, you're gonna get hooked. And then I stood there and I got hooked. And everyone's like, all right, he's dead. Fuck it, just let him die.
Yep.
And then I just see Slick start Zing in, and I'm like, all right, well, he's gonna do this, and Slick's gonna die. And then Slick got out. I should have walked bottom to go around the corner because we had bot keep, but I was kind of just I didn't know what I was doing.
You get hooked into that corner, you pretty much think, all right, that's it. Let's take a break.
Yeah, my mental state just dies as soon as I get hooked. So
same. So I ban him a lot. Well, anyway,
I didn't have to play on Tomb, and I
we
didn't
normally
have to deal with bitches, and I didn't have to deal with hook. It was great.
We normally ban him a lot too, and then of course the one time we don't ban him, we play against a team that plays him. But I mean, we managed to dodge quite a few hooks. I think Eric was probably the main key to not to the Gorge combo not working. Very often, and also just W build Diablo is insane, and Cassia lives by herself, and Brightwing lives by herself, and we took a bunch of Sam lives by himself. We took a bunch of characters that can survive getting gorged just in and of themselves, and then we put everything together, and it was really hard for them to do it.
I think my MVP tonight is Eric in the 2 games of Falstad that he played, because as a Falstad main, at least once a night, you're going to throw it for your team, right? You're going to gust somebody away that should have died. You're going to not have a
killing
gust
the mid. We were killing Stitch's mid, and he gusted him away.
Yeah, well, okay, maybe there was 1 or 2. But for the most part, you got to give Falstad's credit where credit's due, and he did a really good job managing his gust and not just literally blowing the game away, no pun intended. But
no, he did.
Anyway, congratulations, guys. Do you have any shout-outs or anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
Shout out to CCS, shout out to the guys, they all played really well tonight. Shout out to you for casting us, and Valk's mom.
Yeah, shout out to Valk's mom especially.
Yep. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to Eric's mom. I mean, shout out to everybody's mom, quite frankly.
Yeah, look at
shout out to Gambit Gaming. That was a great set.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to watch and cast.
They definitely deserve to win game 1. I'm really glad we got the sweep 2 and 3, but they definitely deserve to win game 1.
For sure. All right. Well, thanks a lot, gentlemen. Good luck on the rest of the season. I'm sure we'll be seeing you guys again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight, supporting these teams. Thanks for all the follows tonight, guys. And congratulations again to CCS. Shout out to Valk's mom. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. And tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Central, be here. I'm casting Phoenix Rising Amethyst and somebody else, another Div E team. But anyway, that'll be here at 10 o'clock tomorrow Central. Appreciate you guys stopping by.